Alright, hello and welcome. This is the start of episode 28 of Labyrinth of Touhou. So last time... Oh, we got it. Okay, so we opened this up. Yeah, last time we made it through a chunk of the basement, and we did some exploration. Right now, we're kind of out of exploration to do. On level 15, we have a rock that requires us to get past 48 people. If we keep looking around, if we go to, like, say, floor 8 extra, there's a rock there that also requires us, I believe, to have 48 to have everybody, or maybe to have more shadows taken out. So, you know what? I'm going to check that rock. I'll be right back, and we'll just see what it is. We may have to start this episode off with a boss fight. That's okay, but it will make things a little slower than usual. So, hold tight. I'll be right back. Okay, we're here at this thing. We're just going to check this real quick. Yeah, 48 people. So, as expected, we have a place to go forward in floor 15 that requires us to have 48 buddies. We have a place in floor 8 that requires us to have 48 buddies. There are a couple of things that might be open because we've got, what do you call it? Because we got more shadows beaten since the last time we tried. But I just noticed that I have forgotten to level us back up after that boss fight. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do a quick check of the rocks, and make sure that we're not missing anything important and or obvious. So I will do that, and we will be right back. So just to remind myself, all 12 shadows. So it's not there either. Though there wasn't there some stuff around level 12? I feel like there was. What would that be, 12 depths? I feel like I'm missing something, you know? That feeling where, like, the game world is large enough that you can't remember everything exactly you've done. And so you kind of, like, feel like, hey, wasn't there something I missed over here? Question mark. But we didn't miss anything over here. It's just a bizarre sensation, right? There's so many things in this game that's easy to get mixed up and not remember what you've done and what you haven't done. And so there's one over here that we haven't tested in a while, and I think it was 12, but we'll check. All 12, yeah. Okay, so 12 mysterious shadows. Okay. So, what that says to me is that we need to decide which boss to take on first. And what I think we'll do is we'll continue going in order of, what would you call it? In order of level, for at least the first try. Now, the boss that is the lowest level that we haven't tried yet is up on 17. It's that Distortion boss. Level 132. And we tried it once. So what I probably ought to do, now that I think about it, is write down some kind of report based on that fight that tells us, like, what its weaknesses and strengths are. So probably I'll do that, just for my own personal ability to beat the darn thing. And we will click in next time I try fighting that, or rather the next time, or when I end up beating that level 132 boss. Or something like that. Anyway, see you in a second. Alright, here we are again. I checked my old footage from episode 24 where we tried fighting this guy once, and it seems like he is mostly focused on mystic and dark attacks. He has some regeneration capabilities, but nothing too crazy. This might not be too hard of a fight. There's going to be a little story bit here that we'll go through again real quick just to remind us. And we'll just go through and I'll show you the eventual victory. It seems inevitable. Here we go. Bam! First try. One more boss down. Okay, that was not so bad. I mean, first try this episode. Here we go. A little more story. Alright, that directs us to floor 18. So let's go see where floor 18 tells us there's something going on. Maybe up here? So there's this, right? But this, all 12 mysterious shadows, and there's no boss there. And in fact, I don't see a... Other than the boss that we're supposed to take on anyway, the shadow, I don't see any other exclamation points up here. Am I crazy? Well, we're the right level. So, I guess let's check this boss out and see what the heck it is. That'll at least give us some information. Oh, I remember this. This was fun, wasn't it? Ooh boy. Alright, well we'll have to... I suspect this is going to be difficult, but we'll see. Okay, we didn't do badly, but we did get taken out. I'm going to try this one a couple more times and see if we can pull it off. It might be possible with a little bit better luck on the actual attacks. We'll see. Okay. Spent a bit of time trying to fight those 3 orb bosses. They do regenerate themselves if they get a chance. We're gonna take a break from that, and we're gonna try something else. Now, we got some word from Dididas that there's something we can do up here that's kind of special. You might be able to tell what that is based on my, based on the composition of my party. Apparently, a lot of the enemies appear weak against death. So we're gonna try that, and we're gonna see if we can send some goodies from up here. So, I'm just gonna be quiet, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, there's one fight. Lots of experience, lots of money, no spoils. One thing we could try is we could fight for a while on level 20, right? Build up our battle spells drop bonus, then try coming up here and using this strategy. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go back down, I'll pick up some of the characters that are good at fighting on floor 20, and we'll do that for a bit. That'll get us money and experience there, and then we can come up here and use Komachi and Yuyuko to hopefully win a couple of these fights and maybe get some good stuff. We're going to try that. That's going to be our plan, so I'll show some of that, but probably not the grinding on 20. So we got to head back to town, get the right people, because I dropped off a couple of good people. I think Yugi and somebody. But anyway, alright, we'll be back. Okay, we've got something here. We got 2 achievements, actually. How about that? So, what are they? Number 1, win 3,000 battles, 2 training manuals. Okay, that's good. Number 2, gather data on 200 enemies in Kenya School Bestiary. So I was having some success. I was having some success with the Saigyoji Flawless Nirvana. I took out a few enemies that way, or a few groups of enemies that way, but unfortunately I didn't get any special items out of it. I got a Fighter's Soul, which we have a million of. So, I don't know. In any case, that strategy seems to work. It seems to be usable for me to grab some bonus ability from level 20, and then grab some of those enemies up on level 21. So that's what I'm going to do for a little bit, and maybe we'll get some good items. I'll show you if I find any good items. That's how we'll do it. Alright. Okay, we got something finally. Holy Tree's White Gem. I don't think we have those before, so that's nice, I guess. It probably is a material, but it might be an equipment, so let's check it out. Yeah, there it is. Mysterious gem, formed from the divinity, all over the up flows to the heaven, dragon god, etc. Not hard or beautiful, play catch with it, or create something useful from it. Fine. Here's an emerald tablet? That sounds familiar. I think we've had these before, but let's check. No, it's new. Stone tablet made of emerald, great alchemist, inscribed secrets of alchemy onto it. The means to extract the elixir of life is written on it. Many countries have their own interpretations of the writings. Fine, whatever. Okay, another interesting thing. Hippocampus Herbal Tonic. That kicks Yuko out. What is the Hippocampus Herbal Tonic? Herbal Tonic. Brings your dragon back to life. Harder to obtain than Phoenix Down, but not as rare as Yggdrasil Leaf. mix of Chinese medicine and fictional tonic, but given how it's displayed in the game, it's pretty hard to tell. Fun times. Alright, well, this is definitely profitable. We can get lots of money and experience here, and, you know, it looks like we can get some good items, although nothing has really jumped out at me yet. I guess, if we head back to the town, we can go to Nidori's workshop and we can say, hey, is there anything new we can make here? And, well, the Holy Tree's White Gem is something. The the Hippocampus Herbal Tonic gives us a Noon Queen. I mean, there's stuff we can do with this, but the numbers are so small that it's not, like, amazingly groundbreaking. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing around and we'll figure out something, whatever is next, I'll let you know. Okay, that was a bit of a fluke, but you saw that. Okay, so here's the deal. I fought this thing a bunch of friggin' times, and all I got was that you had to take out the canopy one first, and then you had to take out the front one. Because if you left the front one alive while the other two were out, the front one would just revive both of them. And the canopy was also reviving stuff or doing healing or something. I don't know. It was weird, but you saw what happened there. We knocked out two, the third one detonated, hit Kassen, brought her down, but her guts survived her, and then she terror attacked it with her shadow arm or whatever the heck. But anyway, we got it. That counts. That is a victory. Wonderful. One more shadow down. A little bit of luck, but I mean, it's the stuff that we have on there, so that's it, right? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that the next boss, the next what would you call it? Distortion boss is probably in the extra area of level 18, because it's not in this area. So, I don't know. I guess this was a tough boss, so let's go through statuses real quick. Give me a second. So yeah, that's what our status was for that boss fight. We'll leave. That means one more shadow down, which is nice. That's the one on 18. Check. Yeah. Alright. So far, so good. We'll level everybody back up. I'll distribute some bonuses, and you know what we might do? We might try that level 160 boss down on B1F. Because this still didn't give us the ability to explore anywhere new. It's just one more shadow down. So, how about another boss? We'll be right back. Alright, here we are on the first basement floor. I leveled down to 160. Let's see what this boss is. If it's as easy as Shadow Kassen was, it might be doable. So here we go. Okay, this looks difficult, but we'll just have to see. Here we go. Okay, that was pretty rough. It doesn't look like they heal each other, so we can take them out in any order. But man, they do pack quite a punch. Although they have low accuracy with some of their attacks, as you can see from Yugi, Shadow Yugi missing a bunch. I'm going to maybe try this a couple more times, but if I get a victory, I'll let you know. Okay, so I tried several times fighting that basement one floor boss, the level 160 boss. Kasen, Suika, and Yugi, and I could not get through them. I could occasionally take out Suika, but I never took out Kasen or Yugi in several tries. So I figure let's try something a little different. Let's go to... So, as far as shadows go, I think we're left with the two that are on level 20. There's the 134 and the 136. Now, if I remember correctly, this was backwards from before, but I can't remember. I don't know. Okay, so one of them is 134, so we'll level the 134, right? And we'll head to, I have it marked down, the 134 one is actually on the east this time, not on the west. I can't remember if this is the mirror or the Magatama, but here we go. So, as you can see, here we are, level 134, level 134. We're going to try this one and see what happens. Okay, that boss's defense is nuts. Not even Kassen can get through. We're gonna need... and it beat Yugi really quickly with a darkness-based attack. Even Kassen couldn't get through it. We have a couple of options here. We may have to go full piercing, which means I'll have to figure out what exactly is piercing. I know Eiki is, Utsuho has a piercing attack, Yugi has one. Or, well, Yugi's KO in 3 steps is pretty good at piercing. Iku's regular attack can be piercing, but these are all not doing much damage. I don't see much gain in fighting that boss over and over again. But what the heck? Let's unify up at 136. And let's head back in there, only we'll go to the west side this time. And let's just test this other one and see what it's like. Because, you know, what the heck? We know that level isn't necessarily an indicator of difficulty at this point, so let's try it. Without Yugi, we can't do damage fast enough. But I feel like if we have Yugi and don't let her get killed, that maybe we can win this one. I'm going to try this a few more times. We'll see what happens. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. This is only my, second try total. That's counting the first one where we almost got it, but didn't. So I didn't even have to cut anything here. Okay, so we've beaten that. There's now only one shadow boss left. It's level 134, it's that freaking mirror, and we have to figure out how to get through that. Whew. Yeah, I mean, until we have all 12 shadows, we really can't... We either need to finish the level 160 boss down on the first floor basement, or... Man, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to, play around a little bit, but when I figure out what I'm going to do next, we'll be right back. Alright, here we are on 14. I figure, let's at least look at this boss and see what it is. Level 158. I gotta solve the level 158. So let's try it out and see what we got. Oh, it's even a story boss. Okay, here we go. The desire-eating demon. That's a little worrisome. Well, let's see what it's like. Okay, this strikes me as possibly beatable. We almost got it, and it didn't pull any weird self-healing tricks or anything. So I'm going to try this a couple more times. I think we can take it on if we're careful. Let's see. Alright. It got a little bit dicey there right near the end, but because of the fact that Yugi was able to do physical attacks and do some damage, we managed to take it out. Alright, that's another boss down. This has been a boss-heavy episode, apparently. But, here we are. We get Chirurine custom dice and a couple of gems. And some story. This removes a seal on 21st floor. Huh, hidden boss. Interesting. Well, we have to check it out, don't we? Oh boy, here's an achievement too. We get some cash. 10,000 isn't really that much. But what is the actual achievement for? Here we go, here we go. Who is this guy? One hidden boss in the extra area. Alright, one down. Where's... Oh, there's nothing... You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're going to do the usual build some cash and experience in level 20, and then build some, and then head into 21 and fight with death abilities for a bit. I'm gonna cut to... If there's anything interesting in that, I'll cut to it. But what we'll do is we'll set up our team now for that, and we'll do that for one cycle. That'll give us some cash, that'll give us some items, that'll give us some experience, that'll make us more able to take on the next boss. So I'm going to cut to the point when we're just about done with level 21, or, you know, anything interesting in 21, and us opening up one of the crazy rocks up there. So I will see you in just a second. Alright, I fought some fights here in 20, used up some TP. We've got 4 rocks to try, so I'm just gonna... Newborn sun that illuminates golden madness above ground. That's not it. The dreadful sphere that fills the universe must be overthrown. No, that's not it either. We need the thing that eats everything. Devil that swallows whole the desires of man must be overthrown. That's the one we got. Alright. We've got a red exclamation point. I don't know what that means. Maybe a tunnel? Let's find out. Here we go. I didn't do anything, I just touched it. It's such a great line. It's times like this that the character portraits really need a couple alternate emotions to display. Well, that's interesting. It didn't apparently do anything. At least not on this floor. Here we've got this. What we want to do is we want to throw Divine Gradsun's Advent at Yuyuko. That's the general solution. Psychology, Flawless Nirvana. 4 deaths. Ooh, that's interesting. We're going to need someone to take out the 4th one. Maybe Yugi? Yeah, there we go. Steady Wings and a fragment of Scarlet Gold. And a bunch of money and stuff. That's good. That's not good. Not too bad. But if we keep having to use Yugi, she's going to run out of TP. Let's check some stuff real quick, actually. So... we got a couple of new items. Here's the Chinchurin custom dice. HP attack defense 128%, Terran silence 40, HP recovery rate +2. Fairly good item. Dice with dots carved by T-Bone for mistake, painted red with blood, such that all sides show 1 only. If you point out that dried blood should be black, then you will learn about something named tact. Okay. Chinchurin is a dice game. It's featured in Suikoden, the Suikoden series, most notably, I think. What else have we got? Anything else? It must be a material or something that we got from that fight. Anyway, that's all that we get up here. Now, it may be that stuff appears elsewhere in the maze. I just don't know. So I'm gonna finish up this area. We'll get a little extra cash, get a little extra experience, do a little extra leveling, and, well, we'll see what's next. Okay, a little more of the rare stuff. We only were able to fight a couple of fights because Yuko got knocked out in one fight. Anyway, we have to head back to town now since she's out of the picture. No. Hey, check this out. So I came over to level 18 just to look around a little bit because I had a hunch that maybe, like... remember how they said that something had happened in level 18 and there was a new boss available? Well, this one is level 142. And it's in this corner here. I was thinking maybe there'd be an FOE or something like that, because there wasn't previously an FOE on level 18, so I thought maybe there'd be something that showed up that wasn't on the map. I looked around for a little while, because the enemies here are pretty easy for us to just take out with one of Kassen's nature attack. But, like, I happened to stumble onto this. Check this out. There's a tunnel. There's a level 142 boss. Now, if you remember correctly, the first Distortion boss was level 122, the second one was level 132, this one's level 142. It kind of matches up the trend. It's through a tunnel, and there's a tunnel past that rock that requires us to have all 12 shadows beaten, unfortunately. So I was thinking maybe that we'd be able to, you know, maybe find something, but it looks like we found our answer, as unfortunate as that answer is. That level 142 boss is behind a tunnel that we need to beat all the shadow bosses to get to. And so we can't beat any more Distortion bosses until we beat all 12 shadow bosses. Now, there's one other thing that we could try, and that is for us to head up to, I think it was 17, wasn't it? Just regular old 17. No. 16. Maybe. Where was the original... Yeah, the original Distortion was up to the north of this level on 16. So what if we went over here and like just at least checked and make sure that the same message is preventing us from making it to the whatchamacallit. It's at least worth a try, you know? It'd be easier to get there from the other... No, this gets us here. Alright. Probably will be one little fight. Yeah, this is no big deal. Yeah, we can just punch right through them. So we've beaten 2 Distortion bosses. Let's at least check this and make sure it's the same. Okay, there's still nothing we can do here, so we do need to take out more Distortion bosses in order to actually clear this out. So, the only thing we got left to do is to take out that last shadow. So maybe I can figure out a way to set that up. I'm not sure. Well, in any case, yeah, in any case, maybe I'll try to set that up. Maybe that'll be the next thing to do. I don't know. I gotta figure out how much time I've actually got logged so far and stuff like that. But, yeah, we still can't explore anything until we can beat those bosses over on Basement 1, as far as I can tell. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure what will be next, but there will be something next. See you in a minute. Alright, here we are on the first floor basement. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think I'm going to. So, here's the deal. The problem I'm having is that a lot of enemies are using dark-based attacks. And those dark-based attacks are killing Yugi like crazy. So, I just spent 400,000 money getting her darkness up to 80, but her darkness is still down at 129, even with 80 levels at the library. And I think she'll only get up to 140 if we get the other 20, and it's going to be like another million money. So what I'm thinking is she needs this attack boost, and hold on. Check items, special items. Where are they? Treasure chest key. We have 18 treasure chest keys. So we have enough of these that we're gonna use one. Because as you may remember from the last episode, the items that were in here were some pretty good stuff. Yeah, I gave her the Chinchilla ring, which gives her a few more hit points. But like, Helix fossil, we don't really care about that. We have the Outlaw's bandana, but we have the Burst Laser Mark II, and we can replace the we can replace the Cinder Forge with the Burst Laser Mark II, and then we can even replace the Chinchilla rings with maybe Angelic Armor, or something that really gets that dark resistance up. We're just gonna do it, because now we still have 17 treasure chest keys, and we even have 3 infinity gems at this point. So if we really get at the end of our rope, we can do something about that. But I think that we're just not going to be able to beat those bosses without bringing Yugi up to a slightly more resilient and slightly more powerful setup. So that's what we're going to do. So, unfortunately, no one that's currently in the party has that angelic armor equipped, and there might even be something better to reduce darkness damage for her. So I'm going to look into that. We'll be right back. So this is where I ended up. Burst Laser Mark II, 320%, Super Sledge, 240%, and then a Dark Magic Grimoire, 100 Dark. She's still weak to cold, which is absurd, but she also has the Frozen Eyes to give that KO in 3 turns accuracy that it needs to actually hit. This is still an improvement in attack from my previous setup. She's now up above 60,000, and it's an improvement in hit points too. Because now she's got, what, 15k? So this is pretty good. And we just need to buckle up and take that mirror down. What I'll probably do is I'll switch Iku over to a heavy magic build. And that will maybe give us what we need to actually do the damage to this thing that it needs in order to beat it. So, once I finish that, we'll be right back. And, well, at least if I fight the thing and determine it's still too difficult, we'll have to change plans a little bit. But that's my plan, is to get things all set up to beat that darn thing and see if we can do it. Alright, see you in a minute. Another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a breach bomb. I looked it up. I think that all 4 of these items are items that we can get from normal enemies, so it's not like we're using up the last of something that we can never get again. Plus, it's a dark bonus, a magic bonus, and an HP bonus, so somebody is gonna be able to use this really well. And the other thing would be maybe this, a Dominator, anti-material. Not a bad item. Uses up our other Blackstone of Malice. Sword of Nyx uses up a Blackstone of Malice. Everything uses Blackstones of Malice. But this would be probably better than a Sword of Nyx in general. So we'll get one of these too. Anyway, that's all of our spending for the moment. Probably should get a Zeus armor, but we still can't get Dragon's Manes anywhere else as far as I can tell, which I find a little bit irritating. Anyway, let's put these on people. Let's see, Iku. Swap out this. Where is it? Where's the dang thing? There it is. No. Breach Bomb. Yeah, it's even better against Dark, too. So that's cool. We're also building up Rumia. Probably it'll be better to have... Did I not? I thought I didn't. I just got the one. Although this would be better, I think. Because her dark defense is already really high. So yeah, we'll do that. That'll give her a little bit more magic. Because she has piercing abilities too. But the problem is that her magic is only up at library level 100. So what I'll probably do is I think I'm probably going to cycle through and do some level building up on 20 and 21 a couple of times. Build up some cash, build up a little extra experience. Of course, I'll cut that all out unless I find something interesting. But I'm going to go do that right now, and we'll be right back when I have people that I need up at appropriate levels. See you in a minute. Okay, here it actually is something new. A Paracelsus's Azoth. Let's find out what that is. Nope. Paracelsus's Azoth. Really? Nope, there it is. The hilt carried by the famous alchemist who reasoned that Aristotle's four-element theory appeared in bodies as three metallic principles. Housing a purified philosopher's stone or being able to transform anything into gold, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, we can get lots and lots of cash and experience and good items by doing this, but it is kind of tricky because if the death attack doesn't work, we are kind of SOL. Anyway. Okay, this is new. We got a barrier glove from a fight up in 21. Let's find out what that is. It better be good. Here it is. Defense plus 400. Wow. It doesn't provide much def. What? What? But having it equipped on anyone automatically removes 500 BP at the start of battle and reduces damage taken for the first turn, useful for offense and defense. Obviously, they're referring to a different game, but I don't know which one. What game uses BP? 400 defense, though. That's pretty good. Those Angel's Rings are the one thing that doesn't like death effects, and so someone has to come up and beat them. It sucks, because we could really make some real, cash up on 21 if we were able to actually stick up there for more than one or two fights. But Yuyuko's abilities are not doing what we need them to do. It's irritating. Okay, I barely caught that, but we got something called the Infringer. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's probably an equipment piece. The Infringer. There we are. Speed plus 240%. Wow. The first serious Tsurugi submitted by Tomoe for the yearly armor battle tournament, sponsored by Tamura & Co. Center def double deck Utes, steel frame, and torque splitter belt drive, probably fast. I have no idea what that references to, but so be it. Alright. We got it. We got it. Whew, okay. The trick there was getting Iku and Yugi to do most of the heavy lifting. And then having Rumia. Rumia was nice because she has a healing spell and a penetrating attack. Sakuya, I tried to do something with Sakuya. I tried to do something with Eiki. They didn't stick around long enough. They didn't survive. But this was a tough enough fight that we'll check stats. So we'll go through that real quick. Hold on. Alright, that's everyone. So this is a big deal. We took out all 12 shadows now. Is that an achievement? I'm sure that it is. Yes, it is. Let's go check. No, not Nidori. Achievements. Here we are. Achievement number 100. All 12 enhanced bosses are now down. So, that, I think, is a really excellent place to call it here for this episode. I've already got 5.5 hours of footage. Most of it to cut, but we gained a bunch of levels, we fought a bunch of bad guys, we beat the remaining shadow bosses, as well as one other non-shadow boss? I think something like that. Maybe two? I don't know. Anyway, it's hard to remember, because I've just been fighting these bosses over and over again. Anyway, we got that going. We now have exploration to do next episode. Because there are a couple of rocks that we can open up and explore some more new areas, which I'm sure contain simply new bosses. But maybe something will have something new. Who knows? Anyway, we will call this episode here for today. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for any comments, and I will see you all next time.